all three prairie provinces, basically, we were dealing with severe thunderstorms, Alberta right through to Manitoba. But yeah, so I mean, we saw these storms form kind of late afternoon, early evening, kind of closer to the Alberta border, and it just seemed like things really got going kind of around 6 o'clock or so, around the Battlefords especially, a really intense storm there. Kind of tracked down the Yellowhead essentially and kind of, maybe just north of Saskatoon, eventually ended up over at Humboldt. A lot of people, across west central Saskatchewan would have had at least a good light show yesterday, if not some severe weather. And even further south, I guess later on, we had some storms tracking from Alberta as well, down towards the Trans-Canada Highway and towards Swift Current and stuff like that. So quite a widespread event, I guess you could say. And we also had a pretty good jet stream last night, too. Sometimes we see really good lightning shows when there's a good jet stream with the thunderstorms. But, I mean, lightning is a bit of a mystery. It's, why some nights are more electric than others. The jet stream also gives us a lot of wind shear, particularly when we see a lot of wind shear, higher levels of the atmosphere. That's something we've kind of noticed with a lot of our big hail events, and so that was something we had yesterday. The other thing with wind shear is it sets the stage for supercell thunderstorms. Supercells are usually the type of thunderstorm that are responsible for the vast majority of our large hail reports. And so when we're seeing tennis ball size hail, for example, this was like a monster supercell thunderstorm that was producing that hail. The reason for that is these thunderstorms have a stronger updraft, so they're able to support heavier objects. When you have a very powerful thunderstorm like we saw last night in the Battlefords in Radisson and then north of Saskatoon, that thunderstorm was so strong it could actually support the weight of hail to the point that it could grow to be the size of golf balls, tennis balls, before it falls out of the clouds. So that really speaks to how powerful and how strong that thunderstorm was.
Look at the bottom. You see it?